Hello and welcome to Circuit Praise. I would like to thank all those involved in the preparation for today: David, Paul, Susan, voices and instruments. For those whose words we will share to reflect upon: Stella Bristow, Hilary Faith Jones, Michaela Youngson, and for the inspiration of the hymn writers. Thank you too to Hannah and Stuart Cresswell for letting us use their version of the Lord's My Shepherd that they played at Hannah's grandfather's funeral. We have entered the time of year that we call Lent. For some, it's a time to give up. For some, a time to do more. For some, a time to hold back. Whatever we decide to do between now and Easter, it's also a time for us to reflect. Malcolm and I have been to 3 funerals in the last 6 days, which, although quite different characters and men, each of them loved God and lived their lives accordingly. We have been reflecting on the lives of Alf, Colin and George, but perhaps Lent gives us the opportunity to reflect on our own lives, to change and challenge ourselves, to take stock. And I pray that some of the words today will enable each of us to do that. So let us join together as we sing.
The storms of life, when the clouds unfold their wings of strife, when the strong tides lift and the cables strain, will your anchor drift or firm remain? We have an anchor that keeps us all steadfast and sure while the billows roll, fastened to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Saviour's love. Will your anchor hold in the straits of fear, when the breakers roar and the reef is near, while the surges rage and the wild winds blow? Shall the angry waves take a bark or flow? We have an anchor that keeps us all steadfast and sure while the billows roll, fastened to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Saviour's love. Will your anchor hold in the floods of death, when the waters cold chill your latest breath? On the rising tide you can never fail, while your anchor holds within the veil. We have an anchor that keeps us all steadfast and sure while the billows roll, fastened to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Saviour's love. Will your eyes behold through the morning light the city of gold and the harbour bright? Will your anchor safe by the heavy shore, when life's storms are past forevermore? We have an anchor that keeps us all steadfast and sure while the billows roll, fastened to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Saviour's love. Fill thou my life, O Lord my God, in every part with praise, that my whole being may proclaim thy being and thy ways. Not for the lip of praise alone, nor in the praising heart,
Choreographer divine, you danced creation into being and call us to partner you in the dance. Teach us the steps of faith, that whether our life be in quick step or slow, we may be in tune with the rhythm and flow of your dance. When we twist and turn in the dark places of our lives, and discouragement and despair trip us, hold us gently in your arms, and lift us in an arabesque of love and hope, as we dance to unknown places and new opportunities. May we encourage others, not just to tap their feet, but also to risk joining in the dance of life.
Oh, come and join the dance that all began so long ago, when Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. Through all the years of darkness, still the dance goes on and on. Oh, take my hand and come and join the song. Rejoice, 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 so lift your voice and sing, and open up your heart to welcome Him. Rejoice, 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 and welcome now your King, for Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. Come shed your heavy load and dance your worries all away, for Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. He came to break the power of sin and turn your life to day. Oh, take my hand and come and join the song. Rejoice, 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 so lift your voice and sing, and open up your heart to welcome Him. Rejoice, 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 and welcome now your King, for Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. Let laughter ring and angels sing and joy be all around, for Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. And if you seek with all your heart, He surely can be found. Oh, take my hand and come and join the song. Rejoice, 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 so lift your voice and sing, and open up your heart to welcome Him. Rejoice, 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 and welcome now your King, for Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. For Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. For Christ the Lord was born in Bethlehem. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength, let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days mercies will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy of the work of your hands. Forever I love you, forever I stand. Nothing compares to the promise that I have in you.
Clashing, harsh sounds crowd our everyday lives. Traffic's noise, the hammering sounds of construction and demolition, the shouting of angry voices, constant demanding calls of other people. The phone rings, shattering even one moment of quiet. We long for silence. We yearn for space amid the chaos. We hope for an end to the cacophony. Silence descends in sleeping, in waiting, in watching for the dawn. But there is still no peace. Our minds are noisy with doubts. We hear old conversations replayed in our heads. Our mixed, confused, inner secrets tumble over each other in our minds. In silence, we are confronted with ourselves. What will bring us peace? King Saul's anguished spirit was soothed by music. There is a space in the balm of soft sounds. There is truth in harmony and melody. If we cannot bear the silence, we may find ease in music. Our own personal madness, our own frightened insanity, and our own fear of facing up to ourselves are as important as our sanity. In these places, our reliance on God is most real. God is there in the angry, clashing noise. God is speaking in the silence, waiting to be heard. And God is moving in the music, dancing an eternal dance of healing and love. Now we put aside the noise, empty ourselves of our fear of silence, and rest in the arms of our Creator.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever wilt be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. with gentle grace, shine through the dullness we embrace, and make the colours sing, and make the colours sing. When grief dictates that children die, and poverty holds sway, come Spirit, burn as living flame, prompt us to act, to end this shame, cast apathy away, cast apathy away. When color, lifestyle, creed, or name cause groundless hate and fear, come Spirit, weave a web of peace, that prejudice and violence cease. Reveal God's purpose here, reveal God's purpose here. When guilt and fear tear us apart, and face a bitter thing, come Spirit, dance with gentle grace, shine through the dullness we embrace, and make God's colours sing, and make God's colours sing.
Reuben 6 and Amaya 5, my Uncle George's 2 great-grandchildren, stayed at home with a friend during his funeral service on Monday. They spent the time, like everyone else, reflecting on their great-granddad George, but they sat and wrote a poem. Here are a few snippets, followed by When I Hear a Child Speak, words by Hilary Faith Jones. Our great-granddad George has the best dance moves in heaven. He gives the best hugs. He lets us ride his stair chair and lets us play with his big box of Duplo. We love him so much. When I hear a child speak, teach me to listen carefully, Lord, for the little ones walk so closely, so easily holding your hand. When I hear the old speak, teach me to put my will aside, for the elderly have so much wisdom that comes from long journeys and long talks with you. When I hear my loved ones speak, teach me not to rush, but to think slowly over their words, for they speak out of your love, God. When I hear a foreigner speak, teach me to look behind the appearance and remember that you use the most unexpected people to spread your truth. And when I am desolate, facing a bleak future, teach me to lift my eyes to the cross and know that Christ walks with me every step of the way.
Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to move in the power of your spirit. Teach me to walk in the light of your presence. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to love with your heart of compassion. Teach me to to trust in the word of your promise. Teach me to hope in the day of your calling. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. You wrote the rhythm of life, created heaven and earth. In you is joy without measure. So like a child in your sight, I dance to see your delight, for I was made for your pleasure. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to move in the power of your spirit. Teach me to walk in the light of your presence. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to love with your heart of compassion. Teach me to trust in the word of your promise. Teach me to hope in the day of your calling. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Let all my movements express a heart that loves to say yes, a will that lives to obey you. Let all my energy blaze to see the joy in your face. Let my whole being praise you, praise you. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to move in the power of your spirit. Teach me to walk in the light of your presence. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to love with your heart of compassion. Teach me to trust in the word of your promise. Teach me to hope in the day of your calling. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Teach me to dance to the beat of your heart. Let love be real in giving and receiving, without the need to manage and to own. A haven free from posing and pretending, where every weakness may be safely known. Give me your hand along the desert pathway. Give me your love wherever we may go. As God loves us, so let us love each other, with no demands, just open hands and space to grow. Let love be real, not grasping or confining, that strange embrace that holds yet sets us free, that helps us face the risk of truly living, and makes us brave to be what we might be. Give me your strength when all my words are weakness. Give me your love in spite of all you know. As God loves us, so let us love
and the blessing. Life journey winding, patterns undulating, overlapping, weaving community. Touch as you pass. Smile. Hold the moment as you are held in God's heart.